Do you ever feel sometimes that there's that much to do, you just don't know where to start? When you've only got sort of Saturday and Sunday to do stuff, it's like, Jesus Christ, how much am I going to get through? Even if I start now, how much am I going to get done before Sunday night, before I have to finish? So I've got 2 days at this now, and I'm just going to have to start somewhere like that. So I'm going to start with up here. I'm going to sort of start on the outside of the property and work inwards. So this needs sorting first. Right, that's the digging and weeding done. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some sort of front on that. So I've got this sort of path here, and the earth comes down to the path, and that always falls down and goes onto the path, which I don't want. So I'm going to build some sort of barrier on the path there to hold the earth back. I'm going to do about that pallet work. So I've got loads of these pallets already stripped down. Just measured it, it's 15 metres from the end of the conifers to the wall, so that's a lot. So that's 15 metres. These pallets are roughly 10 centimetres, so 10 per metre times 15, 150. So I need 150 of these. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, so here's my plan. The outside there is 15 metres, like I said. The workbench is 2.4 metres, so roughly I need 6 times the length of this workshop. So what I've done, I've cut 25 boards. It were going to take 150, so it's worked out. I've done 25. So I've cut them various lengths, and I've put a slight chamfer on. So that's going to be the top part. So the rain is going to hit that and wash off. It's not going to settle on top of that. So, and then all I'm going to do is just fix a batten on the back there, and then at the other end, I'm going to overlap it like that at the bottom and the top, and leave a space in the middle so that I can overlap the other one onto that like that, so I can fasten them together. So I think that's my plan. Well, that is my plan. So that'll work, won't it? We'll soon find out. Right, this is my glove from overnight. So what I've done, I've decided to do 2 metres worth, just to put it out there and make sure it looks alright, because it's going on the side of the road outside the house, so I don't want it to look a pig, so I just want to make sure it looks alright. So I'm going to put these up to start with, so I can get an idea, make sure I'm happy with it before I continue and make another 15 or another 13 of them. And the other thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to blowtorch them, because they're going outside obviously, and the blowtorch, the burning effect, helps to seal the fibres and makes it a little bit more waterproof. So obviously these are going to stand up like that, and then I'm going to stake these from behind. So I'm going to bang these stakes in And what I'm using for these is chair legs. I think I showed you a couple of weeks ago on a video. I got a load of old chairs that we were going to throw away at work, so I brought this wood home. So once I've chopped all them down, I should end up with enough of these things here, and they're about 2 foot long, something like that. So I'll bang them in as far as they go. I'll sharpen the end on them, bang them in as far as they go, and then fasten these to them, and that should be alright. See how these knocking. Well, I've got it in, and it's what you might even call almost straight. Pieces there. Right, I did measure it at 15 metres, but the pieces that I made were sort of a rough guess. I knew I'd have about enough. As it happens, I've got to there, which is just short of the end, but I've got one piece left. This side here, and I can just fit that there, and that just finishes that off nicely. So I'm just put some stakes in there, fasten that on, and that'll be job. Well, that'll be fenced up anyway. Just as I started putting the soil down against the path edging that I made, I suddenly thought to myself it would be a good idea to put some polythene on the back of the edging to stop the moisture. I know it's going to get wet anyway, but it'll stop a lot of the moisture, some of the sort of constant moisture from the soil going onto the wood, and it'll make it last longer, because I've spent a couple of days building them now. So all I can do to make them last a bit longer, it's probably a good idea. So I've just got this, well, this won't do it all, but this is thick stuff. I've got some more polythene up there that I'll use. So I'll just lay this behind it and then bring the soil down onto this, and should get a bit more life out of it.
Right, it's 3 days later from when I first started this video, and I'm back where I'm started, at the side of my house. But at least now I've got somewhere to chip and put all these wood chippings, so I can clear some of this now and get tidied up out here a bit. This is one of my favourite bits of kit. It's an easy job, I enjoy doing it, and the results are always good. Right, so that's it, done. Just a bit annoying that I didn't have enough of the branches to do enough wood chips to fill that sort of container. I knew it was very deep, so what I ended up doing was taking some old leaves from the side of the house and putting them in, try to fill them, sort of fill that void up a bit quicker, a bit easier with waste material. That's going to do it good. It's all leaf mould, is that, so it collects at the side of the house every year, and I have to clear it every year anyway. So I needed somewhere to put it. So and I thought that'd be enough to make the wood chip shallow enough that I could fill it with wood chip. But anyway, I didn't have enough branches. But I'm going to cut a load down this summer anyway. So that's something that's going to be sort of ongoing. But so I'll just show you there. It just looks. That's how it will look when it's got all the wood chip in. It'll look finished then, and it'll keep the weeds down. So that's took me 2 weekends, like I said. But what I'm sort of hoping is it'll save me time in the future, because I won't get the spillage down onto the path that I have to clean every year. I won't get the weeds growing up that I have to weed every year, and it looks better. So if not else, you know, it looks better, doesn't it? It looks a tidier house than it did. So it's worth doing, and it's cost no. I'll say it's cost no. It's cost me. If I had to put a cost on that, I would say, so there were glue. I probably used a third of a thing of glue, so that's £28. It's 10 quid in glue. The screws I already had, but if I hadn't have had them, probably 5 quid in screws. What else? The burning the gas in the gas bottle, they're 10 quid each, and I bet I ain't used a fifth of that, so I've probably used 2 or 3 quid's worth. So all in all, if that's cost me £20, obviously it's cost me a lot longer in time, but you know, it's that's what I like doing. And I think it looks pretty good, and my wife likes it as well. So anyway, success all around. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Cheers. Bye.